What's going on? What's the idea here?
I mean, I think Renata is a little bit almost as a cry for help. I think it's really hard to pick support even on 5 here to kind of fix the draft.
We're going for this first Drake. We're looking into this dragon stacking once again. We already saw the impact that the dragon fights also had in the last game. They were kind of part of why the game took so long, because no one actually ended up going for that early soul point.
To contest the dragons more freely. Meanwhile, we saw the lane swap happening, the late lane swap, because of the changes to the system. So now they got the grubbies, and they also were able to evacuate, to escape this really unholy bot lane situation with Renata and the Edge. And now can face Cassandra, who's totally fine.
So yeah, at least give up a little bit of his chicken nugget there, as NBS are looking to find a punish onto Baus here on the bot lane, and Raining, he is getting the kill, tanking turret aggro left, front and center. The barrier is just not enough, but in the end, it's not a kill, it's the turret.
Because we had the analysis talking about that we want to see NBS contesting like every early game object.
I mean,
every early game object could also be Baus.
I just wanted to say, Baus is like, we're not good for like, we're not objectifying people, okay? Let's just point that out. That's not what we're doing, but it's a kill. A kill is very nice, and I think NBS, they're quite happy with that. They are looking to, you know, get to their feat of warfare point, as Velia is now looking to find Adi in the jungle here. Reckless over the wall, coming in as well with the jump. Very nice engage there with the Magnet Storm ultimate. In the end, it's enough for the kill. But now Bobista and Stanik, they're looking to find more. Velia on the side, dropping very, very low. Has to be careful now as Bobista coming in as well. But it's the feat of warfare secured for NBS. And Stanik, I gotta say, he has been doing a great job in the first game around there for him. But it looked like they weren't necessarily greeting for the kill. They just wanted to put themselves in a good position in order to play for these Void Grubs, which they are playing for. It's the second set. They don't want to give up 6 of the Grubbies, so this is very good for NBS. They are catching the 3 Void Grubs. On the other side, we have the traditional trade of Los Ratones being like, look, you get the Grubs, we get the Drake. It's even now, and the Draking stacking has already been like kind of broken. So we're looking at a very neutral situation when it comes to the next Drake here.
25% on crit extra on top, but him getting this item early is definitely really comfortable for him for like the later stages of the game. Oh, that was a really nice
arrow. Came from downtown right onto the target as Nemesis tries to flash away, but Stanik just flashes after him. Another kill in the back for Stanik here, and it shows like this player has impact for the team of NBS. Might change now with Reckless and Velia both being in the area. I'm not sure if Stanik will have a lot of a great time here, because there's an ultimate being channeled there as we are looking towards this top side, and Baus gets pulled in turret range. He's taking so much damage. Adi immediately moving up, realizing there's nothing for him to gain in mid lane, but this jungle is full of Baus, and he wants that Baus in his pocket, and he gets him.
Enjoying it to the fullest. But I also loved how like Bobista was like really
Oh wow, yeah, no, there's a kill. That's happening every now and then as they are going for the chase here. Velia has to be a bit careful. Obviously, can shield himself here just a little bit. Steps forward with the flash, gets the kill onto Adi, and now Reckless is here to save the day. Ignite sitting onto Stanik, and there we go. Another shutdown for Velia. And what a great reaction from Reckless here, really just going in, being where he needs to be.
After the 120 stacks, she will have like extra AP. She will also have like the execute happening. But that doesn't count for Renata, because she can just give somebody the bailout, trying to prolong their life, and maybe can give them the edge. But I also think that in this draft, actually,
he's just, I'm sorry for picking up here on you, but that looked really good for a long time. He got ulted, he had dashes, he had a shield. In the end, he was underneath the turret and no one cared. There was the kill, but nice reaction again from NBS, just picking up this mid lane tier 1 turret, very important turret to open up the map just a little bit further. It hurt.
Is the meme international?
I'm not sure if it is, but if it's not, Google it, as we're looking at the next fight here. Raining a little bit deep here, but they're looking to find a catch onto Baus. Berserk coming out as well, but Raining is immediately extremely low as Stanik gets the kill, and now NBS with the numbers advantage can move towards this Drake, potentially trying to pick it up as Los Ratones, they're kind of hovering around the area. Nemesis trying to find another skill of the week, but in the end, it should be the Drake here for NBS, who get the kill and the objective in this scenario. They also picked up the Feast of Strength, by the way.
Little slight breeze of wind and then they fall inside.
They're a bit more of like the Leaning Tower here, because they're about to get blown away as the Crystal Arrow goes just a tad bit wide, but they're looking to maybe play this underneath the turret. But we have a TP coming into the river, and the immediate reaction from NBS going for the disengage as they're having a TP coming in of their own, as Baus is getting super low. Peto just very far forward. Can he stay alive here? Can they do some work? They pick up the kill onto Reckless. It's a 1-for-1 trade in this situation as the plant is trying to save. Maybe go for round 2 underneath the turret here as Nemesis and Bobista are just meeting each other here in between turrets. All out coming out as well. Velia in the area here is a little late to the party, picking up the kill here for NBS, and they get the turret on top of it. And they are looking so much stronger than I expected.
Yeah, before she can do any damage, if ever. And it really shows how NBS gained their spot at this tournament and how much their strength also brings an experienced team like Los Ratones a bit into questioning what to do.
They showed how to, take it in the long run, but it definitely didn't look as easy as expected, as they're now trying to catch in mid lane. Adi just caught up in the middle of everyone. TP's coming in as well and manages to kind of stay out and stay alive for the moment, but now they're picking up Raining over the wall, and there's not much you can do. The shutdown going over to Crowny, important kill for him as well. He needs to find his footing in this fight situation.
So much single target burst with the Syndra, with the Tristana, so they should be able to annihilate the Ashe every time.
They're looking to maybe find a catch onto Reckless here. Doesn't have the flash, not really a way out for him. Rosa kicks up the second kill. The arrow coming out as well. Nemesis dropping extremely low, and it's 2 kills for NBS. And they are looking to put themselves in the best position here for the Drake coming up as Raining is being engaged again. Goes down in the end. A lot of time being bought here by the side of Los Ratones as Baus picks up a kill on the side as well. It's a big shutdown for him. But in the end, NBS still standing a little taller here in that fight. They're looking for the catch. They're trying to catch Baus, and it should work. And then it's another kill for Bobista, who now already has several more kills than last game, and I think he enjoys that quite a bit.
Brownie trying to take the dragon, but now has to run away from the Crescente, but the Shinzao is far away from this dragon.
Yeah, he's trying to find a way in, Adi. So we get the ultimate from Velia coming out, making his way a little faster, and therefore managing to pick up the kill as they find another stun onto Reckless. But very weird TP by Baus here. That's a bit deep, my friend. That was a bit too close to the sun. Icarus had to die.
Also no TP coming in. I think Velia might go like for an solo mission and maybe trying to disturb NBS trying to take it, but he's really well being peeled out by Bobista, who's just throwing him over the wall. Really nicely made from the top laner from NBS. They're kind of holding each other a bit hostage in the temptation of the Atakan.
And I mean, I would love to have this Atakan here if I were any of those teams, as we see the hostile takeover coming out, just going a little bit wide, not really hitting anyone as Bobista again trying to do so much work on the backline here, but in the end it's not enough. It's the shutdown for Reckless. I guess you can't take the AD carry out of him after all, because he wanted that kill so bad.
Yeah, also they just wasted a lot of time. I mean, they had like all the cards in their hands. Oh my god, never mind. Adi just decided to make it worth.
Sure,
okay.
Of course. No,
I mean, why not? Now we can just take Atakan, right? I mean, the debuff is really hard, but they're just gonna take it, and then they still have some seconds of the Baron buff probably remaining. Oh no. Oh no, this is up for disaster. Oh no.
Yeah, this is a big disaster, because this is what happens if you play for Atakan when you're not in the position to play for Atakan, because your jungler was already immensely low from the plays before, and now Los Ratones is doing a great job just capitalizing off that, right? They see NBS making a mistake, they punish them. Baus going over the wall, immediately hitting onto Raining here on the side. That's actually huge if it would result in a kill. Crystal Arrow going just wide, and now Baus with the Atakan buff, not really in any danger for the moment. So it's definitely the right decision to wait for the Drake to spawn here and not use that buff.
We have 3 items for Raining coming in with the Runas. He's still gonna do so much more damage.
Very nice scale of the week right into the Magnet Storm here, as Adi is the target, but his own ultimate is going to save him as we get the hostile takeover for a bit of a disengaged moment here, but they're looking to catch. Los Ratones want to go further forward. Raining is so low, but in the end manages to stay alive just a little bit longer, but it's not enough time to be bought, because Crowny and Nemesis, they are online on this map, and they want to play these fights like there is no tomorrow. Now Bobista, the last one standing, the last one trying to keep this turret from falling, to keep Los Ratones from scoring the ace here, as another withdraw has been already coming out. Reckless stuck in the base for the time being, waiting until he's able to move again. Bobista trying to do so much work here. He has the all out. He is the Kazante. He is decently fed, but in the end, it is the ace for Los
Dreams and hopes of NBS, of our Nightbirds in this game, because he was able to get like AD carry, to get mid lane with 1 stun. Then they completely focused him out of there, the carries, and taking over the lead.
Now the question is, as we see another Crystal Arrow coming out here onto Velia, as NBS are looking to catch. I wanted to ask a question, but why not keep it for just a little bit longer? I'm gonna keep it inside, maybe bring it up later, as we can see Adi on the side trying to 1v1 Baus here. I'm not sure that's your target, as Crowny picks up another kill. Now 4 and 1 on his Tristana, 3 items completed.
That can lead this game, and now it's for NBS to find like answers, for them to find the catches with the Ash Arrows, for them to kinda make sure how to catch Crowny. And they catch Nemesis. I mean, that's also an option. I mean, it doesn't have to be the Tristana. It could also be the Syndra, and that was a great
early game, even parts of the mid game, but it seems to be a bit cursed for them almost.
I think it's like a bit like 2 sides of the same coin. I mean, if you like the team that's more experienced, so you're probably more able to find the solutions and conditions. And the same kind of also happened in this game, but like in a different time scenario, with like NBS having a really big lead.
And now they're kind of not leading the lead anymore, as they are trying to pick up a kill onto Nemesis again. Nemesis being caught out here several times. Maybe this is actually the one you want to play around, even though gold-wise it might not be the best choice. But why step further? There was 1 kill down. Bobista has to flash, has the ultimate if he wants to use it, but there is no reason to do so, because he's going down right away. And they just seem to overstay their welcome over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, like, the idea was like, good, okay, we have to contest the Baron. We kind of have to make sure that we don't give Los Ratones the lead anymore.
They want to contest this, especially with the Baron buff being still up, especially with Los Ratones still trying to push it further forward.
Yeah, and also it would be the soul. It would be the soul for Los Ratones to get NBS to getting more pressure around like the early game, around those dragons, around these early objectives, because Dragon Souls can be a winning condition. And really unfortunate that we had Chemtech Dragon Souls both times. But now we have the problem that we have so much early game invested into top side and into not really permanent buffs for NBS that they're just gonna get run down, because they kinda lost their winning condition.
Yeah, they are definitely stuck a little bit here in this situation, as there's another very nice scale of the week from Nemesis, and he might be in a bad position if we look at the kills that he gifted over to the side of NBS, but his engages, his scale of the weeks are very, very fight deciding here for Los Ratones, as Bobista again the last one standing, and it's another ace here for Los Ratones, who can maybe even look to end on this wave, because the death timers are already very, very high. They have the waves pushing in, and Los Ratones, they came in here to show everyone that they can be the best team in Europe for now, and they have looked so incredibly convincing. Even if they were shaky, the late game was theirs to lose. Wow.
Yeah, what a great game, definitely. From Los Ratones, recovering it after like a really, really hard early game, and all kind of decided on that Atakan.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.